This morning, a human rights group is demanding Saudi Arabia release two women apparently detained after driving into the kingdom. The women from the United Arab Emirates were arrested Monday just over the Saudi border. This case highlights is the lower legal status of Saudi women behind the wheel and elsewhere. Holly Williams went there to see it for herself. She's with us now from London. Holly, good morning.
Good morning. Some Saudi Arabian women have been demanding the right to drive now for more than 2 decades. We went to Saudi Arabia to meet some of the women who have been leading the driving campaign, and we discovered that driving is just a symbol of much bigger problems faced by Saudi women. In Saudi Arabia, this is an anti-government demonstration. The ultra-conservative Islamic State is the only country in the world where women are banned from driving because the government refuses to give them licenses. In protest, dozens of Saudi women have taken to the wheel and posted the evidence of their illegal road trips on the internet. During nearly 2 weeks in the closed-off kingdom, we were accompanied by Saudi officials. To interview the women behind the driving campaign, we left our hotel at night and met with them in a private house. Madeha Al-Ajroush took part in the first driving protest 24 years ago, and she's the star of countless internet videos.
My first time I drove with a group of women of about 45, and the police was in total shock. They thought that we were women from Kuwait, from different parts of the world, but we couldn't possibly be a Saudi woman. Saudi women are very quiet and they don't ask for their rights.
Manura told us the bigger problem is what's known as the male guardianship system, which means every Saudi woman needs a male relative's approval to study, work and travel outside the country.
What's it like having a male guardian?
It's like when you live in books. You can't live in books.
In Saudi Arabia, there's widespread segregation, including in schools, restaurants, and even some banks. Dr. Ahmad Ibn Saifuddin is an Islamic scholar who told us women driving would pose a threat to Saudi society.
There are many issues that will somehow affect the unity and the compassion within the family. Women would like to go out more outside.
So women driving would be dangerous because it would give women too much freedom?
I'm not saying that we're against freedom, but this is going to be an added burden to women. That's why women are not interested in this, and of course you can ask women this question.
Many in Saudi Arabia would agree with him. But other Saudis find the ban on women driving laughable.
No woman, no drive.
This viral internet video pokes fun at Muslim clerics who claim driving could harm a woman's reproductive organs. Its creator is Hisham Fagih, a Saudi comedian turned media entrepreneur.
Did you think it was going to go viral?
No, we talked about it for a split second, like, oh, maybe it'll go viral, haha, and that's it.
Yet in a country where questioning authority can be dangerous, Fagih stressed that his comedy has no political motives.
It's not just like, oh, somebody said a knock-knock joke, you know, and then next thing you know, a king is being overthrown. That's not how it works.
But the women behind the driving campaign told us they believe change is inevitable.
Because it's been 24 years. So it's the when. It's not that they will. They will. But when is the question.
There really is a divide in Saudi Arabia between those people, both men and women, who want change and want progress on the one hand, and then on the other, Islamic conservatives who want to keep the status quo. And I think the reason that the Saudi government has not given women the right to drive is that they fear a backlash from those religious conservatives. Nora?
That's right, Holly. I mean, that's my understanding of the issue, too. While there are some in the royal family who would support such a move, they're worried about the backlash from some of the religious conservatives in the kingdom. Yeah.
I hope that changes soon. I love her compassion where she says, listen, her passion, It's not a matter of the will, because they have the will, it's the when.
Yeah.
24 years is a long time.
Great reporting, Holly.